My dear teacher and classmates, today I'm going to present a paper. Its title is The Effectiveness of Computer-Assisted Pronunciation Training for Foreign Language Learning by Children. My name is Si Liu under the instruction of Dr. Xi. Here is the citation for this paper. It is published in 2008. You can read it on the paper. Today, the presentation will take me 10 minutes to finish my presentation, and my presentation is divided into 6 parts. First, I would like to introduce the background of this paper in the introduction part, and next, I will introduce CAPT system. Later, I will explain you the meaning of CAPT. And next, I will move on to method and results of this paper. And then, conclusions are presented. And finally, I will give you my reflection on this paper. Before we move further, I would like to present you a slide including some acronym or abbreviations which could be mentioned several times. So for your convenience, I would like to explain to you the meaning of CAPT. CAPT means Computer Assisted Language Learning, and ASR means Automatic Speech Recognition, and ITC-IRST is a short form for a research institute in Italy. I cannot pronounce Italian, of course. Okay, in the introduction, I know many of you have experience in teaching children English as a foreign language, right?
Yes.
You must be good teachers, but we will wonder why we teach children English pronunciation at their early age. The authors provide many articles to support the viewpoints. First, the kids have advantage in learning new things over adults. They can adults, and they can learn things very quickly and easily. Second, the author give us some literature to show that the early exposure to the target language will produce accurate perception and production of the target language. So it seems to conclude that the earlier to learn, the better they can get. But the exception is that when they are at their teenage, the acquisition of L1, their mother tongue, might hamper the acquisition of L2. They have some habits, they have some old fashion to have impact on the learning of second language. So it is very important for us to think about how to effectively teach children pronunciation. Let's reflect on recent setting in our English classroom. Most teaching material is in written form. Less oral presentation or opportunity for them to practice. And we have rare opportunities to interact, to speak or listen to the native English speakers. Right? And with the advance of computer technology, we have some software to offer abundant spoken examples. If you click on the screen, it will make an utterance for you and tell you how the native English speaker say this word, right? And it's self-paced practice. You have the opportunity to practice as many times as you wish. You can practice English pronunciation at any time you don't have to be afraid of waking your teacher up at 11 o'clock at midnight, right? So it's very convenient for students to learn English pronunciation using computer technology. Just observe the contrast between the two. So, with ASR provide the student many interesting features. For example, they can offer interactive speech-based game. They can talk with the computer and receive feedback from the computer and hear the sound from the computer. And then they can play some game like role plays with computer. And the most important thing is that they can get feedback from the computer. They have a tutor virtually. Right. And in summary, they can get fun experience. Okay, the research is, since the computer is so convenient, is that effective in teaching children English pronunciation? Is that effective or efficient? And is that an easy way to teach children pronouncing difficult words for them? Okay. This is the question the paper wants to ask and answer. Okay, let's skip on that speaking English. Okay, the focus on this software is that isolate word label, not a sentence, not intonation. Okay, and there are 4 modules in this software. Poly. They have story, they have games, they have dictionary. The student can record the words they have learned during the interaction with the computer and build up their own dictionary. Okay, the ASR component is established through 3 processes. Training, you have to tell the software what's the correct pronunciation, and they establish some criteria to judge if the input is a good pronunciation. And finally, we'll make a decision to tell the learner if his or her pronunciation is good or not. Okay, let's talk about the method used in this paper. They have 28 11-year-old students, divided into 2 groups. One is for control group 15 and experimental group 13. They have some profile. They have learned English for 4 years. They attended the same school. They share the same curriculum. Right? And we have 2 groups, and we have to design different training procedures for them. Right? And control group, quite traditional, 4 British teachers in the class. And 4 sessions, each session 60 minutes. And material, great child story named Hansel and Gretel, and printing handout. The teaching style is quite traditional. Just take the handout, the teacher read out to the class, and the student repeat after the teacher. They have some printed word again in the class. However, on the contrary, the teacher in the experimental group, no teacher, just the computer, calling software, and the schedule, 4 sessions, the same, but only 30 minutes in each session, in contrast to 16 minutes in each session in control group. Material the same, but no printed material on the screen. And teaching activity, just interact with the computer. Student-driven, listen and repeat. And the computer is quite tough. You have to repeat your utterance until the computer approves you to move on to the next sentence. Okay? And test procedure. They receive different training procedure, but before the training, they have pre-test. after training, they have. Okay. And the results. Okay. And we have.
I want you to show one thing which is very good to the young kids here. That's the slide 16. Very fancy slide 16. Yeah, show us.
Okay. Because in the article, the authors use many words to describe the procedure in the data collection. I have to use visual aid to help people understand what they are meaning. So first, we have 28 students, and then we present them the word number 1. For example, away. And when the students see the word, they have to pronounce the word, produce the word, and we collect their pronunciation into an audio file, and we can proceed the same procedure until 28 words, and we get 28 audio file. And in the experiment, they also collect the audio production from every student and form another new file, speaker number 1 until number 8. Actually, they have more than 1,600 data at hand. How can they handle this huge amount of data? They do some manipulation and transformation according to some statistical techniques. That is what I am going to introduce, but due to the time limit, I have no spare time to introduce to them. Maybe next time. Okay, thank you.
But show us the final photo. No, we don't care about this. Final photo. Right now, we don't care. We don't care either.
Okay.
Go.
The rate. Okay. The core of this article. Okay. The foundation of this article. Because every recording is rated by 3 raters. How do you know the rate is reliable?
Yes.
Because a pen, you can measure a ruler and it's 10 centimeters long. Okay, but my quality of pronunciation is rated by 3 raters. If one rater gives me 9 points, the second 2, 9, 2, and the third 3, 5, 9 to 5. Okay, that will cause confusion, and something must go wrong. And the thing that the authors must do is that to check their reliability. First, iterator. Iterator is that for the same thing, if you rate 8, I rate 7, he rates 9. It's okay. There is a high correlation between the rates given by the 3 raters. But if 9 to 5, it's not reliable because some rater is black goat should be deleted from the record. It's not fair.
What is black goat?
狗就是害死之马。